cocktail hour, so rock 'em up. Ooh, mama, it's cocktail hour, so pour it up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Zeta Lisa, and welcome to Mama's Cocktail Hour. Super excited to be here tonight. So we are jumping on some topics that actually are trending right now. So come on in, get your snacks, and let's get ready to vibe. So we're going to start off with the topic that we have been discussing, and we're going to be continuing to discuss because, I mean, guys, every freaking day, something is developing. Some other leaf of the family tree is coming about. And so it's so vast. So we are going to talk Diddy tonight and some new things revolving Diddy that are happening. Not directly with him. There's not another lawsuit yet, although there are some alleged stuff. And I want to make that clear too, because I understand Instagram you hear me? YouTube can be very much clickbaitish. So guys, be careful of the information that's going out there and that you're hearing, because some of the stuff, like, there hasn't been actual evidence presented to suggest so. And one of the stories that has come out is from Tough News. And so Tough News had reported that a male victim from Howard University may be coming out. That is some information that he received. He always says on his platform that he wants to make sure, he tells everybody that this information is alleged because he needs to keep the integrity of his platform. So, it's not like we have an actual lawsuit out there that we can view right now. That's alleged. So if you guys don't know, Tough News dropped an email that came from an insider that he has a relationship with that said that a student that went to school with Diddy in 1989 to Howard University with Diddy was basically coerced into Diddy's apartment where there was another man waiting for him, and they allegedly had oral sex, forced the guy to have oral sex with them, and then they proceeded to have anal sex as well. And there was some graphic points where they talked about the poop, it smelling like that, it being all over the place, and blood. So it got very graphic. So this came out from Tough News. He did say that these allegations were alleged and that this victim had stated that they would be coming out. So again, people are talking about a possible victim. That's correct. But right now there is no solid proof of that. That person has not filed a lawsuit. However, I do want to say one thing. Once that first dude comes and files that lawsuit, I'm telling you right here, right now, that there's going to be other dudes that follow. It's going to just be like Cassie. I think it's just about who's going to be the first person, right? You never want to be the first person. But I am telling you guys exclusively here on Mama's Cocktail Hour, if one man comes forward and talks about some of the allegations of sexual assault from a man, Diddy might as well just take a whole plane, throw the whole Diddy out right now. Just throw the whole Diddy out in the garbage and take him to Bali with Russell Simmons, because that's the vibes it's giving. Once that man comes out and all of the whispers that we have been hearing in the internet streets forever, once that information comes out, it is a wrap. Diddy has been trying to hide this for years. And yes, I do think that everything that's coming out regarding the music industry is way more than just Diddy, right? Diddy is this person that they are trying to make this devil, but he is not alone in his devilish ways, guys. Let's keep it all the way funky. Diddy's money is probably not even as long as some of these other dudes' monies out there. The allegations that came out with the 17-year-old girl are suggesting words such as sex trafficking. And guys, once the feds get involved, that is a different level, and everybody says it. once the feds come and they indict you on something, just know they have a 99.9% approval rate. Okay? So those guys is definitely sealing the deal. They got all the evidence that they need, and they're just basically taking you to and nobody goes against them. Everybody takes their time accordingly and keeps it moving, and that's what happens in federal cases. As you can see what happened in R. Kelly's federal case. Although, just a couple of episodes, we spoke about the R. Kelly case and what happened with that, but we're not going to get into that today. Today is strictly for Diddy. Is Diddy. Guys, do you guys realize that if Diddy is potentially silenced the way R. Kelly is silenced, what, like, East Coast people, all my East Coast people, what are we going to do? That is like all of music for East Coast individuals, especially for people in New York. That is like, Diddy played a role in so many amazing hits. We can't take that away from him. He is the #1 man who invented the remix. He is the remix king. And I just thought about the other day, like, if Diddy went to jail for these allegations and he was silenced the way R. Kelly is silenced, imagine the music we would be missing, guys. There are so many songs in Diddy's catalog. It's just insane. Like, I might as well just throw my whole past away, throw my whole younger life away. Actually, my girl Tisa Tells, shout out to Tisa Tells, she went on her platform and said Mase was trash. And I was like, oh, she must not be from Tisa. I need to know, girl, like, where are you from? Are you from the East Coast? Are you from the West Coast? Because anybody who says Mase is trash, they must not know music. They must have forgot that before he was Mase, he was Murder Mase. And I actually listened to one of his songs earlier from Children of the Corn, and that's the group that he was in with Big L. He was in with Cameron, some guy named McGruff. They was all in a group together, okay? And it was called Children of the Corn. And when you listen to their lyrics, that was not, Murder Mase was not the Mase that we see wearing shiny suits dancing. Like, that was the Mase that Diddy made him become. That was the Mase that Diddy wanted him to be. But don't get it twisted. Murder Mase got these bars, okay? And so it looks like Murder Mase, and we're going to call him Murder Mase for this video, because I'm going to put some respect on his name. He actually did a performance in 2022 where it is going viral now because none other than 50 picked it up. And when 50 picked it up, he was like, yo, Mase still got it. He said something along those lines. But the bars that came from this. Now, this is not the first time I have heard this. I actually did remember hearing this back in 2022. But there was certain parts of it that got out. I don't think that we actually heard the full clip. So I am actually going to play the full clip of what Mase says. Okay, so listen to the bars carefully. Listen to the bars. Close your eyes. If you're listening to me right now and you on your bus, whatever you doing, just close your eyes. I seem to be able to focus better on the words when my eyes are closed. So try it. Let me know what you think. So we're going to listen to his bars, and you're going to put this in perspective as if this is about Diddy, because it is about Diddy. All right? So let's play it.
And I'm haunted by the ghost of St. James, Champagne King. Match my rolling plate change. And I say, thank God I ain't changed. And if niggas never found a killer, why is niggas living it? Everybody broke, niggas gotta plan a vision in. Niggas be selling their soul to go to a brunch. Niggas might end up sweet, drinking that punch. I suffer good. And niggas know I'm from another hood. Forget a brotherhood, I'm trying to make sure that my mother good. I ain't sheep, but I'm really golden to ghosts. No matter who top 5, I'm one coded the most. I'm the ghost of Wolf, ghost of Rizzo. Come with the facts you never considered. I'm the ghost of Sean. I speak for every artist never spoke their mind. Representing every artist that was left behind. From Crank Mac to G Dep. I still remember them kids trampling. For every producer you ever stole a sample. Why you playing with them? When I make examples. Niggas hide behind money. You know that's not a man move. You know you freaking I'm Tony. You know that it would get lonely. It's never safe if you owe me. You know that saying is true. You had a chance to do right now, understand you. You can't stop a nigga came from wicked Canru. Karma came and gave him daughters for what he did. And Kim Porter made the day he dies and rests in piss water. He could have changed his life, that nigga could have saved his life. Now it ain't no way to fight. Now he out here waving white. I know your strategies and what your habits be. And right now I got a role in your faculty. So when you get the murder, come after me. What audacity. Gotta know that dollar sign wasn't rapping free. Actually, after Big died, what a travesty. When Mase left, nigga, was nobody after. Guess I got the last laugh. They ain't laughing, huh? Niggas stay strapping up. Ready for a massacre. Here black ball makes the ball ain't black enough. Tupac push, nigga, I ain't even mad at you. Pretty nigga always make their heart smell, yeah. Come on. Yes, you can say I know I pop fell. Yeah, I'm just a Harlem nigga riding down a Vegas strip with my own shit. You from my Vernon, nigga? Go rip your own hood. I'm not hating on your Billy worth, no. Right now, I'm only saying what you really worth. You ain't an architect. You just a nigga not a market death. Go pay his mother what she really worth, nigga.
Let's drop some bombs for my man Mase. And if anybody talks about Mase's trash, tell him to come look up Mama's Cocktail Hour so we could debate it out. The man just spit more than 16 bars, airing Diddy out from beginning to end. So now, for the people who don't really listen to music, you don't know what he says. So we're going to break down some bars, okay? He spoke about Karma having 2 girls and the Kim Porter situation, right? We know what he's alluding to there. He's alluding to there, it's apparent something happened to Kim Porter. Now, what I thought was real interesting, and I don't know if anybody caught it, but towards the end of the clip, he talks about 34 massacres. So, Mase, I wonder, what are you alluding to, right? So to me, the way the rap kind of, let's break it down. He says he's the ghost of St. James, right? So meaning people are possibly haunting him is what I'm taking. That's the vibe that I'm getting for this, right? He's trying to use that as imagery to kind of explain the situation. I love it. It's so poetic. So here we go. So he's saying that he's the ghost of St. James, and then he's putting the people that are haunting him, right? The first one that I think is very interesting is Wolf. Now we all remember Wolf, right? Wolf was Diddy's bodyguard, his main bodyguard in the 90s. So Gene Dale talks about Wolf all the time when he talks about security. So Wolf was his main guy. But what you guys don't know was that, and some information that I found out was that actually Wolf gave Diddy money to open Bad Boy Entertainment. And something like anywhere from 100 to 300,000. The number that I heard was 300. Okay. So Wolf gives, let's say allegedly, Diddy $300K to start a Bad Boy, right? And this is all from my perspective, guys, and we're just going to build the narrative because you got to make it make sense, right? So we have to dumb it down to make it make sense. So let's say Wolf gave Diddy $300K allegedly to start Bad Boy Entertainment. Bad Boy, he also goes to maybe Clyde Davis allegedly to try to, get that started up too, did something strange for some change, who knows, right? We're moving along. So he gets that money. Bad Boy starts taking off. He has some really great artists. He's making some good moves musically. And Wolf is like, yo, so when I'm getting the money back? And Diddy's like, yo, bro, relax. I got you. I'm going to give you that $300K. And he's like, psych. How dare you ask me for that money back? Like, that's the vibe I get from Diddy. All right, this is all my perspective, guys. Like, how dare you disrespect me to open your mouth to ask me for that money back? So what I think happened was Wolf started doing his own thing, started being big, started whatever he started doing, started venturing out, doing his own thing. And some shit happened with BMF, allegedly. And Wolf got taken out, allegedly. And I think, in my perspective, that, to be fair, obviously, these are allegations. They're all alleged. However, in my perspective, Diddy had the most motive, right? So Wolf got taken out. So when he says things like, mentions Wolf name, mentions Kim Porter's name, mentions names like Craig Mack, right? It makes you think, and it should make you think that he's alluding to people that are dead. You're using bars and saying, yo, 34 massacres. Now, Mase has been around Diddy for a really long time and has been in the entertainment business for a really long time. Don't get it twisted. When he went to go be a pastor, I personally feel this clip right here tells a lot. When Biggie died and everything happened with Biggie, and we know that has been alleged too, that he had something in there, right? So I don't know if he's alluding to Biggie being one of those people too, but come on now. We've all heard it in the streets. We've heard the whole Tupac and the Biggie conspiracy that the biggest person who had the most motive to have both of them gone was Diddy, allegedly. Let's just keep it all the way funky. 34 massacres is like crazy to me. And I'm wondering now if him and Cameron sat on a table somewhere and just started spewing out names, because that's a real specific number. So Mase is really dropping some bombs here for the people who are actually physically listening, right? Talking about you drank the punch, you'll do anything for a lunch. I'm wondering if he's talking about the Rockefeller lunch, because we all know people will do some strange things to be around Jay-Z. We know it. So my thought process is, do something strange for some lunch. You'll drink the fruit punch. He says something about ninjas being sweet. Now, in the hood, for people who don't know, breaking it down, in the hood, when they talk about people being sweet, it's an adjective to describe a person who is gay. So you drinking the punch is making these ninjas sweet. So, one can also imply that he's talking about what he has to do in the industry with the Clyde Davises. Who knows? All alleged, right? We're just breaking it down. We're just hypothetically speaking here. But Mase had bars for days talking about he's a voice for the people who never were able to speak up, about the people who got basically used and abused in the industry. So this freestyle was epic. So shout out to 50 Cent for bringing it back to life, because he did. Because that was a clip from 2022. Like I said, when it came out, it was only clips. But in this new one, and if you guys follow me on Instagram at Mama's Cocktail Hour, it's actually Mama's CH Network. Follow me on IG. My page is like an entertainment news page. So we actually put not just content of like podcasts up there, but we also have, stuff on pop culture and just current events and everything that's going on that I'm talking here. I basically talk about it on the gram too. So, definitely give me a follow. And it's just like that. Shout out to my man Wallow. Did I tell you guys I love Wallow, man? Wallow and Gilly, they poppin'. I used to watch Wallow's inspirational shit. His shit is dope. So if you guys are not following Wallow and Gilly, go do so. They dope as well. Mase broke it down. I don't know. I think Remember, Mase has been doing a lot of rants on the internet regarding Diddy. Now, Mase has a very long-standing relationship with Diddy. There was allegations in the past of I don't know how to describe it, guys. I want to be respectful here, but there was allegations in the past about them being together. I don't know how true that is, right? But there was allegations of that. There was speculation as to that's why Mase ran and wanted to be a pastor. I honestly think that, anybody that's around Diddy doesn't want to be around him. I think that the very high elite life can and what people are subjected to, or what people have to do for a certain level of status, can be a lot for someone. Some people don't give a fuck and they willing to do whatever to get whatever, but other people's have morals and they stand by that. And I think that having morals is what had Kim Porter in the predicament that she was in, trying to do the things that she was doing right before she left. So, I think anybody around Diddy wants to leave. So that just tells you a lot about his character, not even knowing him, right? There was allegations also that have just been on the media talking about Fonzworth Bentley. And there's also speculation that Fonzworth Bentley actually got out of under Diddy by the help of Kanye West. So I'm still looking for that information to confirm it. And I'll definitely bring that back to the table and we could talk about that. But I thought that was interesting, right? Because let's not forget also, this shit goes deep, guys. It's not just people who are not signed that are speaking out in little increments. It isn't just the people who are being assaulted that are speaking out. It is people in the industry slowly are speaking about their experiences with Diddy. Not everybody, but there are some people talking. And it was alleged that Fonzworth Bentley actually escaped Diddy from the help of Kanye West. They worked together on a lot of projects. Kanye was really digging him. He actually helped Kanye with one of his albums. So there was allegations that stated that, because people also said, and according to Jaguar Wright, that Fonzworth Bentley was a concubine of Diddy. So basically he was part of the White Nails Club, the White Nail Polish Crew Club way back then. And so it's going to be interesting to see. Everybody's asking like, yo, is Fonzworth Bentley coming out? I heard Tough News reporting on possibly, Fonzworth Bentley coming out. I'm not sure. It's crazy. But like I said previously, right, as soon as the first man comes out, it's over. It's over. Like Diddy can just call it a wrap. It's gonna be way too much. But one more thing that I wanted to discuss tonight. I just came across something very interesting on Vlad. I'll be following Vlad TV, so shout out to Vlad. He posted something not too long ago about a leaked photo that basically showed the original album cover, the front and the back, that was supposed to go on Tupac's Machiavelli album. That shit is crazy. I'm sorry. We just had to throw some bombs there. Tupac's Machiavelli album. Okay? So there is a leaked photo, and I put it up on my Instagram page. So another plug for you guys to follow. But this shit is fucking crazy, guys. It is. It is crazy. And the reason why it's crazy is because it is so damn graphic. It's so graphic that I had to edit it out for the gram, because I was just like, oh my God, like I do not want to be putting out these images. Because, you got to be careful what you put out. People are going to see that. Kids may get something like, I don't want to portray that. I want to be respectful. But I'm going to describe to you guys exactly what this photo is. So Get your glass, get your cocktail, get your beer, get your 40. We don't discriminate. Get your weed. We don't discriminate. Get whatever your preference is, because we about to drop it like it's hot and talk about this. Remember that song, guys? Drop it like it's hot. Anywho, we about to drop it like it's hot and talk about this. So Tupac's original Machiavelli cover was what I thought is interesting, because I actually went to because got to do your due diligence, right? I actually went and Googled what his Machiavelli cover is now. How many songs? So it looks like he has tremendously less songs on his actual album right now versus how much is in the album cover. Because remember album covers back in the day, for all y'all folks who know what a CD is. If you don't know what is a CD right now, go into your damn phone and hit Google, right? But remember what album cover, guys, it would just have like the front and the back. So the front and the back of this one I thought was extremely interesting, because it looks like some songs were omitted. Because when I went to look for the actual songs on Apple Music and you see the album, there's like 18 songs on this album that he has the cover for, but it looks like so many were omitted. And some of the songs that were omitted, the titles on them lead me to believe, guys, and I know this is going to sound crazy, like, they lead me to believe that it's about Diddy. And my poor husband be like, yo, everything's about Diddy. No, but guys, you gotta listen, right? Listen to some of these songs. Listen to some of these, the titles to these songs, obviously. And you let me know what you think. So this is like, everybody knows Hail Mary. Hail Mary. We know that one, right? Toss It Up. I was like, Toss It Up. That sounds a little suspect. I'm gonna tell you the ones that I believe is not on the album. I don't know if Toss It Up is. Hold on. Let's just actually take a look while we are here. This is your opportunity right now to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, because your girl Zeta Lisa is coming through with the info. Don't be a hater. Just congratulate and like the video. It's going to take you 2 seconds. It's going to help my content. It's going to help my page. And since you've been here this long, we might as well be friends anyways. All right, guys. I'm trying to look for the original list. But getting back to what I'm saying really quickly is, there was another song that I felt like was a little suspect, and that was Friends. That song that is on here is not originally on his album now. So this appears to be authentic. Vlad is one of the kings of hip hop media. So this is, I'm most definitely sure, authentic. So it is very graphic. And let me get into a little bit of the imagery. We spoke about some of the songs that I feel like is a little crazy. And one of them being Friends, and I'm like, okay, could he have been talking about his alleged friends, Diddy and Biggie? Because they were friends at one time. So, something changed when he got shot in the studio that day and he thought he was set up. So, another song that I felt like was, this one, When Thugs Cry. All right. So let's get into the imagery here. So I hope you got your drinks. Or you got your weed, or you got your marijuana, whatever you want to call it. You got that loud. My husband called it loud. I was like, what? Loud. That loud. Whatever people are calling it. Your medicine, your herbs, your wine, whatever your choice is. I hope you got it. We're going to talk about this imagery real quick. Guys, trigger warning. So if you guys are like, get sensitive to any stuff of sexual SA or anything like that, just a trigger warning, but we're not there yet, but it's coming up. So they have Biggie, what appears to be Biggie, He has on a skelly, and he appears to have him as a pig. And instead of it saying BIG, his skelly says PIG, like pig. Okay, he has his nose looking like a pig, the features of his mouth looking like a pig, and he looks like he's like actually smoking like a blunt in this photo. And then he has on a fitted, and I want to say fitted, almost off pink sweater. The coloring here in the imagery is really, to me, right? Because you got to look at photos, and you need to look at it as art, and like, what is this person trying to say, right? So for me, the images of pink already have me thinking that he's trying to allude to these people being feminine, right? Diddy with the breast, a man face, having still his facial hair, still having his short haircut, alludes to him being like what we were saying, right? Like a beard. What do they call the beard? Like people trying to hide their sexuality. So he has a dress on, a ballerina dress with a bow. Biggie has on a fitted, almost tang. I want to say tang, but it look a little orangey red, orangey pink fitted shirt where you can see like the creases of like his body, which I was like, okay, so Biggie was not fit. So why do I see Biggie here with a six pack? But I think they're trying to allude that the shirt is fitted, and you can see like, you know, his areolas, you know, like through the shirt, like how a fitted t-shirt would be. And then the image on there says, instead of bad boy, it says bad girl. So we have Biggie being depicted in like a pink shirt with the imagery of bad girl. He's a pig in this photo, and he has on a skelly that says, instead of BIG, it says PIG. So this is how he's describing both Biggie and Diddy in this photo. So that is to the left. Okay. Now, to the right of this photo, trigger warning. If you guys are going through something internally right now, I just want to say, like, you know, take time for yourself. Never be ashamed. Speak your story, because it stops them from having any type of like control over you. If you are a victim of sexual assault, you got nobody to speak to. You can always reach out to mamascocktailhour@gmail.com. I just want to be a person that not only do you listen to on here, but, you know, you can have a resource. You know, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a professional. Like, I've been through some things in my life and seen some things in my life, so I know what it is to kind of feel alone. So if you have ever been a victim of that and you ever need anybody to talk to, guys, you guys can hit me up with questions, comments, concerns. Maybe you just want to say hi, mamascocktailhour@gmail.com. All right, so let's get into what is on the right side of this photo. So trigger warning again. On the right side of this photo, we have what looks to be like a brolic man. Okay, he is a brolic black man. He is in the doggy style position for when you getting down. Okay, so ladies, you know, think of yourself in the doggy style position. It's basically face down, ass up. All right. So the man is portrayed in that position. There is another man behind him, and the image is very graphic, and he's actually on a pillow. So the black man in the doggy style position is on a pillow, and there is someone behind him, what appears to be a white man with long blonde hair, but we can tell he's a man from his physique, and his hands is behind him, essentially giving him back shots. Again, guys, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. No kids over 18, please. After hours shit. So that is the image on the right side. I just want to give you some imagery. Again, the hand is on the head. It is covering the head. Okay. It is like over the head. The The black man is in the doggy style position, face down, ass up, and the white man is behind him. We already know what he is trying to insinuate here. And apparently this photo leaked recently. Vlad TV was the first one who actually I've seen post it. It is graphic as all hell. So it is going down for Diddy. I don't even know what to say. You know, the newest update right now is that supposedly, allegedly, he's going to be settling with this new lawsuit. The lawsuit in question is the one from the 17-year-old girl where it was like sex trafficking, and he brought her from Detroit, the whole Harvey Pierre one that we just spoke about. Allegedly, there's going to be some settlements going on with that. That has not been confirmed, but I will definitely keep you in the loop. But guys, after I seen this damn photo leak, I'm like, people are getting brazen. Like, I don't know what Diddy was doing behind the scenes to kind of keep everything at bay. He probably was wasting a lot of money, allegedly, because I can't even understand it, guys. I can't. People are coming out the woodwork from everywhere. They're like roaches, bro. Everybody's coming out. You know, when you shut off the light and then you put on the light and then you see all the roaches and they start scattering. Like, that's where we are now. Not trying to make light of this, guys. I'm sorry. Like that. I'm not trying to make light of this. I'm just trying to say there's so many like angles. Like, security guards are coming out. Victims are coming out. Like, it's coming from everywhere. And so after I saw this photo leak, I was like, wow, just another insinuation about his about the industry, about some of the things. Remember the freak offs that have to go down. You know, it's just going to tell a lot. So guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned. It is getting real here on Mama's Cocktail Hour. If you guys have not subscribed, at this point, you're a hater. Like, nah, I'm joking. But at this point, definitely hit that like button and turn on that notification so you could be notified when Mama's Cocktail Hour got a new video. It's your girl, Zeta Lisa. I hope you like this topic. I'm going to bring you the new and the real all the time. Shout out to all my girls and my guys in the comments who have said hello, who has given me your feedback. I really appreciate that. I am a new channel. I'm trying to grow. So please, you know, leave me a comment. Say what's up to your girl, Zeta Lisa. I am just giving you the real. Love you guys much.
Pull it up, you heard it first.